Hi guys, Rebecca the Explorer here. Today is 11/20/2016. The time is 3:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In front of me, I have a map of Google Earth. And the time in New Zealand is 8:52 a.m. And you seem to be having a partly sunny day. The weather there should be 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, moving into yesterday's earthquakes, you will note, are in yellow. Today's are in green. The storms continue on down the South Island, and we have had 4s and 5s. Our areas, we're going to go back so we can go to where the greens start. I did not update all of the greens today because I didn't wake up until about an hour and a half ago. Anyway, first earthquake I'm going to mention, it was a 2.8. Nearest volcano was Taranaki. The 2.8 was at 28 kilometers depth. The next earthquake was a 2.3 at 22.8 kilometers in depth, which, if you notice, will be along the water areas, the rivers that run through South Island of New Zealand. Next earthquake was a 2.2, and it was 23.3 kilometers in depth. We don't have a very high resolution here, however, you can tell this farming area. And the blue stands for a river that runs through here. Next earthquake was a 2.0, 10.2 kilometers in depth. And like I said, yes, several times I thought that the mountains were moving. They are moving. There was an article that came out which showed that the mountains have been moving. Our next earthquake was a 2.4, and it was 36.9 kilometers in depth. The next earthquake was a 2.6, and it was 16.7 kilometers in depth. Also along the river area. Our next earthquake was a 3.1, and it was 20.9 kilometers in depth. The next earthquake was a 2.8, and it was 22.8 kilometers in depth. The next earthquake was a 3.1, and it was I believe I'm correct, that's 105 kilometers in depth, yes. And it was at the end of it was near White Island. It was 35 kilometers northwest of White Island. The next earthquake today was a 2.6, and it was 15 kilometers deep. Next earthquake was a 1.9, and it was 13 kilometers in depth in the same area. The next earthquake was a 2.7, and it was 14 kilometers in depth. The next earthquake was a 2.5, and it was 30 kilometers in depth. Next earthquake was a 2.6, and it was 25 kilometers in depth. Next earthquake was a 1.8, and it was 40 kilometers in depth. Next earthquake was a 1.7, and it was 14 kilometers in depth. In California area. The next earthquake was a 3.3, and it was 13.7 kilometers deep in between the two islands. And the last two were on the North Island. Next earthquake was a 5.0, and it was 33 kilometers in depth. And it was off the end of the North Island. And it hit near the Brothers volcanoes. The next earthquake was a 5.0, and it was 26.2 kilometers in depth, heading on the South Island. Off the shores of the South Island, sorry. And it was near this, you can see where the river starts right here. The next earthquake was a 4.2, and it was 44.8 kilometers deep. As you move in, you can tell they went this way. Next earthquake was a 4.0, and it was 30.8 kilometers deep. You can tell the water's over this way. Our next earthquake was a 4.0, and it was 13.9 kilometers deep. Next earthquake was a 4.1, and it was 44.8 kilometers deep. Yesterday, there were 487 earthquakes. Today, I have managed to count up 20. And I figured we'd do something interesting today. I want to go and look at this area down here, but we're going to do an underwater adventure for a minute. Gives you an idea what it looks like underwater when we look above water all the time. So this shows what it looks like in between the islands. This is a round look. Okay, that was kind of fun, right? Okay, so that's what that looks like underwater there. So we can find another area we can look at. We can look at the big ones that happen down here. And here, because it's easier to look up at the ridge and then look at the volcanoes on the other side. Okay. Now, that would be the ridge that way. I think I'm not far enough down. Okay. All right. Now, as you can see, these are the areas on one side. We can see how the land down underneath moves almost like water, but it's not. Yeah, the volcanoes back here. Here you go, there's one. This is what the ridge along there looks like. Cool, huh? Okay, so you got to see what that looks like. And this is the ridge that's being hit along. So this comes over, it can come down this way, it can go down this way, but I always look over this way. This spot. Anyway, check out Dutch Census Dutch Census YouTube if you have any questions. It's DUTCHSINSE. You can go to see him for any forecasts. He put out a forecast for New Zealand today. Remember the motto, stay prepared, and have a good day.